It feels kind of weird going live on YouTube. I can't believe that I can do that now. Like, it still shocks me. I know it's early morning, so I'm not expecting to see a lot of faces, especially because it's Sunday and people tend to sleep in on the weekends. But me, I wake up no matter what time it is. Like, no matter what day it is, I always wake up early. I don't know. Could I get demonetized for wearing this bathing suit on YouTube? I've seen other YouTubers wear bathing suits on YouTube and they don't get demonetized. So I don't know. Or they're allowed to show their bodies on YouTube, I guess. Good morning. Oh my God. 22 people. I am surprised that you guys are up early in the morning. ¿Qué está pasando? How are you guys doing? He at work, 12-hour shifty. Oh. Tony and Nick. Good morning. No flashing. Guys, I know this bathing suit is a little more risque than I thought it was going to be. I hope that I don't get in trouble, but I don't know. So I'm debating on what type of earrings I want to go for the vibe. Like, what are y'all feeling? Are y'all feeling these triangle bamboos, or y'all feeling the hearts? Had to wake up from my mom. Flaunt it. These, the hearts, door knockers, hearts, 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 hearts. Okay, hearts are winning. I'm sorry, guys. I kind of wanted to wear the bamboo ones, but the hearts won. Could we just do a little side-by-side comparison just in case? I wanted y'all to see the option of the bamboo. Look at that. I mean, you gotta admit, the bamboo is giving you something. The bamboo is giving you something. It's giving me very like, I'm from New York. I should be wearing a pair of Timbs. Like, I should be wearing some Levi's, a pair of Timbs. Door knocker, right? You see, the door knocker is where it's at. I feel like it's giving me something. It's giving me very J-Lo, very Jenny from the Block. Even though she did not originate the hoop earrings, no shade. But, you know, this has been a thing for a long time. I choose bamboo now. Bamboo is such a vibe. Go would both be different. So listen, I woke up this morning and yo, I woke up to... Okay, so this is how I like to start my morning. The first 30 minutes of my day, I lay in bed and I don't touch my phone. I don't touch nothing. I just lay in bed and I try to focus my thoughts on nothing, on just nothing. Just being present in the moment for the first 30 minutes of my day. And then after those 30 minutes, I go and I try to answer as many as the comments as I can on all my social media platforms. Like, I try to get my Instagram DMs, I try to get my TikToks, and I try to get my YouTubes. So I went on TikTok to try to answer some of the comments, and yo, people overnight was on some ish. I posted a video. Let me take a sip of water because my throat is about to be dry spilling all this tea. So boom, listen. I'm trying to answer the messages. I do need suspenders, but let me tell you how cheap this bathing suit is. It came with a little strap that goes across the shoulders, but I don't look like I have big chesticles, but apparently I have big chesticles, and it broke the strap. It completely broke the strap, and I'm like, yo, that's crazy. How could it have broken the strap? You know what? To add some decency, I'll cover my body. Do y'all remember that show Home Improvement? And it would be that guy and all you would see is his head and nobody would know who he looked like? So boom, listen. Big teta problems. Listen, okay, so look. I'm reading the messages and yo, when I tell you people were wilding out, people got so angry that I applied to a job out of state. They were letting me have it. They were going off on me, telling me all types of disgusting things. I was shocked. I was honestly shocked. I was like, yo, this can't be real. Like, people can't be this angry. So, like, the people can't be this angry that they going off on me, like, calling me all types of bad names. Like, how could I be so silly? But they didn't use the word silly. It was like, how could I be so silly applying to jobs in different states? I got all my priorities messed up. I need to get, like, yo, they were going off on me, off. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? I just woke up. I don't got time for this. I deleted both videos. I deleted both videos because I was like, yo, I'm deleting the video and the video before that and the video after that because I don't got time for this nonsense. And they were ganging up. They were creating little cliques in the comments. Like, one person would do the one statement and then it was like 8 people underneath them like, yeah, I feel the same way, like da 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 da, and going off on me. And I'm like, yo, they created little gangs of people. Yo, that's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Yo, I couldn't even believe that. I couldn't even believe that. That was crazy. So, hold on. I want to read that comment. I honestly feel like your mood has shifted and you are so much happier. That is when people really show their tails. They are miserable people and hate to see others happy. Don't let them get you. Yes, listen, let me tell you something. Ever since I decided to make this decision to better my life and save my life, honestly, from a bad situation, and I bought this camper, people in my life have really, really, like, switched like this. People are switching on me and they're like, girl, you need to stop where you're at. You need to stop everything. Like, you know, like, you're not going to make it. Like, just stop while you're ahead. You're ruining your life. And I'm like, y'all never cared before. Nobody cared before what I did. Nobody cared. I didn't exist. And now everybody's popping out of the woodworks, changing on me. And I'm like, yo, why y'all acting brand new right now? Like, who are these people? I did not know y'all. I thought I knew y'all for years, but apparently y'all on some brand new ish and I'm not with it. So look, I made my own lip balm. And yes, it's not perfect. It's not. But it has jojoba oil, tea tree oil, shea butter, 100% natural shea butter. And I put rose petals in it because I want it to be bougie. And I like the color yellow. They be acting brand new. So I'm going to put this on my lips. So listen. They be acting brand new, right? Don't delete videos. That's your money. I'm not getting paid on TikTok. All right, let me play with some makeup. So look, I'm reading those comments. I deleted the video and then I was talking about it. But then I was like, wait, I like talking to you guys. Honestly, I love talking to the House of Realness. You guys make my day. Like, we be sitting here and yo, if you have not already, I need you to like and subscribe. Turn on that little bell icon so that you can get notified when I post my next video. I don't know, that was a little rough, but we're gonna work out the kinks. I'm trying to be a YouTuber now. Yo, do you see what I'm talking about? You guys bring me so much joy. I don't know, like, haters gonna hate, but oh wow, I don't care no more. Like, you sending me some makeup? Oh my God, I would love that. I love makeup. Yo, look at this. I've been using these products. A House of Realness member sent this to me. Glam by BG Glam. Mad cute. Look at the glitters. And then look at the highlighters. Mad cute. I love that it has a mirror. You guys can see my janky setup. Oh. One person says House of Realness and now it's a tribe. Oh, I love you guys. So, okay. So, listen. Let me eat some Pringles. Yo tengo hambre. Like, normally I'm not hungry in the morning, but this morning I woke up like a little, like, feeling peckish. Feeling peckish. Like, you know what I want right now? Oh my God. If you guys don't know this, I want some yuca with cebollas. Like, I want some, how do they call it in English? Yucca root with some sauteed onions and olive oil on top of that. Maybe a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. And then I want to have that with avocados and fried cheese. Queso tropical, fried cheese. Yum, yum, yum. That would be mad good this morning. Girl, let me tell you something. I ate those tacos that same night. Those tacos didn't have a chance. If you have not tried those jackfruit tacos, I promise you, I didn't say it in the video, but I got the jackfruit, that barbecue jackfruit. I bought it at Whole Foods. I know. I went on Google and I said, barbecue jackfruit. Sorry, I got a phone call. I said barbecue jackfruit, and I looked it up on Google, and Whole Foods popped up, and it said that they had it at the Whole Foods. So I was like, well, you know, Aldi's and Walmart is close to Whole Foods anyway, so I might as well just walk it. So I walked to Whole Foods and I bought it, and it was $3.98. It was a little pricey, but it was worth it. It tasted so good. I'm going to tell you that the jackfruit is a little sweet. Don't be freca, 69 viewers. So listen, it was a little bit expensive, but I thought it was worth it. And add your own barbecue sauce to it because jackfruit is a little sweet. Other than that, you'll be Gucci. Salt and vinegar, blue can. Hashtag not sponsored, but Pringles. If you want to sponsor your girl, I splurged and I got myself $1 salt and vinegar chips. And you know why salt and vinegar tends to be my favorite chips? Listen, the reason why salt and vinegar used to be my favorite chips is because, you know, growing up, you open up a bag of chips in front of anybody. They're like, ooh, can I have some? Can I have some? And you only have probably 6 to 9 chips in a bag at a time, right? So by the time you done shared your chips, you only got 3 chips to yourself. And you're like, yo, why did everybody eat my chips? I hate opening up chips in front of people. This is me being fat and greedy, right? When I was young. So I started eating the chips that nobody wanted to eat, which was the salt and vinegar chips. Nobody wanted to eat the salt and vinegar chips because they're like, oh, why everybody want to call me now? They're like, oh, that stinks, that stinks. So I don't want that, I don't want that. And I'm like, I'm going to eat it, whatever. So that's how I started liking salt and vinegar chips, because nobody else wanted those chips. So every time I opened it, nobody would ask me for my chips. And I'll be like, finally, I could get to eat my chips. So I like Utz. Utz salt and vinegar chips are my favorite. So I'm gonna start doing my makeup. Oh, so when I saw that negativity on TikTok, I made my videos talking about it, made my piece about it, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go on YouTube, I'm gonna go on live, and I'm gonna celebrate my life right now, and I'm gonna have fun. So, boom. I wore this bathing suit because, you know, COVID happened and we never got to go to the beach. Okay. I think the last time I went to the beach was when I was living in New York. I was probably 20 years old, and we went to Far Rockaway Beach, and the beach water was dirty. I didn't go in the water. The sand had mad broken shells, so it was hurting my feet. And I just wasn't feeling the vibe. So I never, that's it. That was the last time I was, at the beach. And then when I went to DR, I was literally at the beach for, 15 minutes. And then I had to leave because everybody got scared. Bro, you're saying it's been 10 years since I've been to the beach. Yes. You know what? When you have a negative experience with the beach, you're not like, okay, I'm from New York. We have Coney Island, Far Rockaway, Manhattan Beach. Name any of those that are super clean. None of them. None of them. So when you're from New York and you go to these dirty beaches, you're not in a, well, at least for me, I'm not in a rush to go to a beach again. I'm going to be like, I don't know. New York has sort of ruined my feelings for beaches. I'm not a beach type of girl. And I'm just not for it. So I'm like, I'm not in no rush to go to no beach. I use this rose water toner on my face. And then after the rose water toner, I'm going to use my Fenty Skin Fat Water. Because we're going to, okay. So basically, I want to do a makeup look. Because I want to manifest some like big time R&B singer or rapper or something, or basketball player or football player or any type of, somebody with influence, a business owner. I want them to slide into my DMs and be like, girl, I want to fly you out to San Tropez and I want to have you on a yacht and everything is going to be Gucci. And I'm like, okay, this is what I'm going to wear. So let's manifest that together, because you know what? I need a little fantasy in my life. I need a little fantasy in my life. That's why I want to travel. I want to travel so I can see nice beaches. You need to start script journaling. What's script journaling? Too bad you can't like the like button on some comments. You always talk about manifest. Do you practice? No. What is that? Manifest means when you bring something into your life into existence, right? I'm trying to create my dreams and turn it into reality. So that's trying to manifest it, right? At least that's what I think, right? I don't understand manifestation, but what I'm saying is that to manifest means that you are turning, or you are trying to bring into reality or into your reality what you want, or the outcome of the life that you want. So I want to be a Fenty girl. I want to have 3.5 million subscribers. I don't know. I want to do motivational speeches. I want to write a best-selling book. I want to be on the Oprah's book club. Okay, guys, I'm just massaging my face right now because I'm trying to stay youthful, I'm trying to stay youthful. I'm trying to have a youthful glow, baby. So now I'm going to use the Fenty Skin Tinted Moisturizer with SPF. And always put your products going upward. Never pull down on your face. You never want to pull down. You want to always go against the gravity and defy all odds when it comes to your anti-wrinkle regime. Okay? So always go up. And then it gives your eyebrows this nice, cute eyebrow lift when you go up. So now, because, this tool, one of the members of the House of Realness sent me this, and I freaking love this tool. I love this tool. This tool has revolutionized my life. Has revolutionized my life. Don't you love this tool? Oh my God. Oh my God, it vibrates, baby. It vibrates and you massage your face with it. Oh my God. It is a moment. You know that when you're using this, you are treating yourself to something private and personal. Because this feels almost sinful. Like, this feels like it shouldn't feel this good, but it feels amazing to use this product. Especially when you get into the eye area with this tool. Oh my God. It is so good right here. Oh, yes. So good. After you use the massager, please say like boom. So, oh yeah, okay. So boom, right? Okay, so let's try to manifest the fantasy for me right now. Um, let's imagine that some rich executive is watching my videos on YouTube for some strange reason. He's bored and he's watching because he's trying to be hip and trendy. Maybe he's like, okay, let's say he's like, ooh, let's make him between 38 to 44. So maybe like 44 years old. Maybe he's like, maybe he's 6. Let's be realistic. He's not going to be 6'6". But maybe we should make him 6'3". No. Nobody likes 6'3". 6'4". He is 6'4", right? So he's 6'4". He's on TikTok because he's trying to stay young and trendy because he's 44 and he's 6'4", and he owns a business. So he's like rich, but he's not like in the public eye rich. So let's just say he has one son. He has one son, but he's not married no more. And he signed a prenup, so nobody took his money. So he still has his money, but he pays his child support, and his son is a doctor, right? So his son is older because he had this child when he was younger. So now that we got that out of the equation, he's on TikTok, he sees my video, and he's like, who is this girl with the freckles and the fro? Like, she's intriguing. And then he starts following me, and he's like, yo, like, she's so different. Like, who is she? Like, da-da-da-da-da. And now he's mad intrigued. Like, mad intrigued. But he's mad nervous because he's been out of the game for a long time. And he's like, yo, like, I can't date like a normal person can date because, I'm really rich and I have all this money, and you never know when somebody wants you for who you are and not your money. But like, I like this girl. She's so real. She's so authentic. She's so transparent, and something about her is like captivating me, and I need to reach out. So finally he's like, you know what? I see that she's like frustrated. I see that she's like giving up hope. I have to make my shot. No matter how nervous I am, I have to make my shot. So he slides into my DMs on Instagram, and then I go on my Instagram, like, let's say tomorrow is gonna happen. So tomorrow is gonna happen. I'm gonna go on my DMs on Instagram, and I'm gonna see the message, and the message is gonna read, I'm super nervous to even write this, and I can't believe I'm doing this, but I have to shoot my shot. You've taught me to take advantage of the moment, or something like that, something cheesy. And then I'm gonna be like, ooh, who is this? But it's gonna be a private account. So I'm gonna request him, and I'm gonna be like, oh, why is your stuff private? Then he's gonna add me, and I'm gonna see some pictures of him. And I'm gonna be like, ooh, he looks a little tall, and he's been around the world. Like, who is he? Like, he got pictures over here and over there. So that's really intriguing. So then I'm gonna answer him, and I'm gonna be like, oh, so, what made you hit me up? And he's gonna be like, I've been following you on TikTok, believe it or not, and I've been working up the nerve to like reach out to you and talk to you. I know that you're sort of having a lot on your plate, and you're, this, that, and the third, whatever. And I'm gonna be like, oh wow, that's really interesting. And he's gonna be like, I know this sounds crazy, but I really want to meet you. Can I fly you out on a private jet to come meet me where I'm at, and we can go wherever you want to go. Like, and I'm like, ooh, but COVID. And he's like, I'm going to send a private jet. I'm going to have a car pick you up. I know this sounds crazy, but, and you have no reason to trust me, but I just really want some alone time with you and get to know you. And I'm like, ooh, that's creepy, because, you know, alone time means you could kill me and this, that, and the third. And then he's going to be like, I swear it's not like that. All will be revealed and this, that, and the third. And then I'm like, you know what? Whatever. People gonna, I'm not doing nothing. So I'm gonna get on this private jet, and then he's gonna like fly me out to his compound, and he's gonna show me all his money and stuff. And I'm gonna be like, whatever, like, you think this is gonna impress me? I don't want to be nobody's secret. And he's like, nobody's making you a secret. You're always so quick to assume. Don't bring into this past trauma from your past relationships. Let me be the person that's gonna show you something different. And I'm gonna be like, ooh, why you came for me like that, daddy? Like, you didn't have to come for me like that, all spiritual and like, and reading me. Like, you really be watching my stuff. He's like, yeah, I follow you on YouTube. It's time to break generational curses and elevate you, baby. Let's go shopping. And I'm going to be like, let's go shopping. He's going to take me to Louis Vuitton. He's going to take me to, what's the place to do the red bottoms? Louboutins. He's going to take me to all those places, Gucci. We're going to go shopping. I'm going to have my pretty woman moment. And then he's going to be like, you know what? Let's go fly to like Venice or Saint-Tropez or something like that. And then we're going to be on a yacht, and everything is going to be luxe, and everything is going to be amazing. And then the paparazzi is going to snag a photo of me and him on the yacht. And there's going to be this big scandalo, and there's gonna be this whole big thing where people are like, totally transparent, was caught on a yacht with some rich financier, you know, this, that, and the third. Wasn't she supposed to be in the camper and this? And then everybody is going to find out. And you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna be like, yes, I saw her and I followed her story, and I think that she's an amazing woman. And I wanted to fly her out to get to know her. And you know what? I'm glad that it came out in public. So you want to know something? Michelle, would you like to be my girlfriend? And I'm going to be like, oh my God, this is so impromptu, in front of the media, in front of everybody. I don't care what they have to say. Are you ready to go on this ride with me called life? And I'm going to be like, oh my God, miracles happen once in a while when you believe. And then everything is going to be a High School Musical, Disney, fairy tale ending, and my life is going to change. That's what's going to happen. The full fantasy, darling. Are you guys thinking that I'm crazy? I hope you're having fun with me this morning. Don't take anything too seriously. Life is not, like, life is serious, but you gotta turn your life into fantasy. Or Riri music. What does it do, hon? It brings out circulation, and it's supposed to be for lymphatic drainage. You love these stories? Do y'all guys love my kooky stories? Because I love my stories. I think I crack myself up sometimes. So listen, I have my vitamin C spray. Vitamin C will be your best friend when it comes to like your skin. It's good for brightening. And then I do this on my cleavage, on my décolletage area as well. So because we're going to fly to Saint-Tropez with our daddy, the bathing suit has red, orange, yellow, green. And I have all of those colors. So I could pull from any of those colors. Or I could do something different. How's your financial situation right now? It has much to be desired. Yes, have a party so we can meet you. You were trying to reach out to me about a job interview in another state. I work with the airlines. Here's the thing, right? Wait. He wanted no parts in the painting. He wanted no parts in the painting. Fireman John was like, yo, I know how she is. I know she gonna go crazy, so I'm not gonna even be about it. I would be an awesome flight attendant. Please. I want to be working in first class, though. I want to be mad bougie. Or I want to work for Emirates. Oh, my God. Flying over there. So I'm going to use blue. Because I think blue is so opposite from red that it's going to bring out a nice contrast. Everybody, let me tell you something. This is going to be a long video, and everybody is going to drag me for filth for doing another long video. But you know what? I don't care. We're having fun. Today is Sunday. Like, what are y'all doing? COVID is happening. What are y'all going to do? Y'all not going to do nothing. Can I tell y'all a secret? You know that besides riding the Staten Island ferry for free, I've never been on a boat. I've never been on a boat. I've never been on a boat. Besides the Staten Island ferry, I've never been on a boat. Never. And is the Staten Island ferry a boat? Y'all thought y'all didn't like the blue, but the blue looks good with this bathing suit, right? Not even the circle line? No. I've never been on a boat. I've never been on a boat. I've never been on a boat. The brand of the massager is Ligttle. How about your job interviews? Or is YouTube your main job? No, YouTube is not my main job. I cannot sustain myself with just YouTube. I am looking for a job. The thing is that I'm not trying. I can't stay in this state. I can't. Oh, guys, come on. I talk about the camper and jobs all the time. I don't want to talk about that today. It's Sunday. Am I not allowed to have one day where I don't talk about that stuff? I mean, I know that the next week I'm going to have to start doing the same thing over and over again, which is selling the camper, figuring my next situation, finding a job. Like, it's just repetitive every single day. So I don't know, like, I just want just one day where I get to play with makeup, fantasize about a better life, and not, like, Monday is my work day. I just want to have fun today. I just want to have fun, please. I want to relax my mind. I just want to have fun. Girls just want to have fun. Oh, girls just want to have fun. And let me tell you something, guys. A lot of people feel ashamed. A lot of people feel ashamed because, okay, never feel ashamed to say, I need time for my mental stability. Because we as a society, we don't put a strong enough emphasis on mental health. So we feel forced and pressured to always be doing this and this and this and this and moving and moving and moving, that we don't learn to appreciate the times where we have to stay still, because it's in those moments where you stay still that you recharge in order to be able to move at such a fast pace and not burn yourself out. So never feel ashamed to say, no, I need a mental clarity day, and I need to not think about my problems. I need to be able to daydream and fantasize and dream up any reality I want. If I want to play with makeup all day and do 20,000 looks and stay on YouTube for 6 hours, and it will be the world's record for longest YouTube video ever posted, then that's what I want to do, and that's what I'm going to do, because it's going to bring me joy, and we have to take care of ourselves and do what brings us joy. Don't ever change. I love you guys. I don't know. I want my house of realness to stand up for themselves and be able to say, like, look, babies, I love you. Mommy, I love you. Daddy, I love you. Husband, I love you. Wife, I love you. Whatever, I love you. But today, I need my day. And we're going to reclaim our time. All right, now I got to do the other eye. Which this is the eye I always... Oh, no! You see, this is the eye that always does too much. This eye doesn't do enough, and this eye always does too much. So now I got one eyeliner that's thicker than the other, and then at the end it's going to turn out it's a one big cat eye. It always happens that way. I am loving this blue eyeliner with the red. I don't know, guys. I'm loving this blue eyeliner with the red. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Done. I have beautiful eyebrows. My eyebrows are so busted, crusted, and disgusted. Yo, my eyebrows have never looked this way. I've always used to have my eyebrows done. And my eyebrows, I haven't gotten my eyebrows done in, oh my God, like probably 6 months. So listen, now we got the blue eyeliner. Oh my God, this video is going to be too long if I start talking about, okay. So does anybody remember when I was telling the story about the dream that I had when I was cooking the tacos about that guy who was an R&B/rapper? Okay, do y'all remember that? Does anybody remember it? All right. So I kept it PG-13, and I still have to keep it PG-13. But there was more parts to that dream than I told you guys, because I don't know. Things were happening. I don't know. I just didn't want to talk about it. I didn't want to talk about it because it was going to be like too like fantastical. Oh, I wish you guys were here. Like, come on, come sit. Come sit, have a kiki. Come have a seat right there. Come join me. So good. How about garlic pasta with mushroom and eggplant? Oh, wow. Wow. That sounds mad good. That sounds mad good. Oh my God, what's good with Fireman John? Did they have their baby? Sometimes, you know how many people in my life made fun of me because I started talking about the dolls? They made fun of me. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna chill with the whole House of Realness drama with the dolls because, you know how many people told me, they were like, girl, you are a 30-year-old woman talking about playing with some dolls. Like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, am I crazy a little bit? And they're like, girl, don't embarrass yourself. Stop doing that. And I'm like, okay. So I was like, I'm gonna chill with the dolls for a little bit because I don't want people to think that I'm like, some grown woman in front of y'all playing with dolls. It does make me happy to play with them. Your imagination is a breath of fresh air. I know, but you know what it is? Whether I want to admit it or not, if I have a big social platform and lots of followers, I don't know. I just care about the content that I'm putting across. Like, I don't want people to think that I'm all over the place. I want you guys to understand, like, how serious and how, I guess what I'm trying to convey here. Okay, so listen. I lied. I lied. I the the rapper in the dream, he wasn't okay. In the dream, let me explain it to you. In the dream, he was big and he was playing, like, he's made songs with like all these like other R&B singers and rappers. But he wasn't a person in real life, in this life that we're living in, right? So he wasn't like, in my dream, he wasn't August Alsina, and I was dreaming about him, a real person in real life. In my dream, he was a fictional R&B rapper slash singer who had worked with celebrities that we live in, that we have in our world right now. Am I making any sense? Do you guys follow what I'm trying to say? So he's not a real rapper in our world, but in my dream, he was playing songs with rappers and R&B singers in our world now. And when I looked at him, I saw his face. Like, I saw his face. You know what he had? He was like, he was tall. He was tall. He had waves. Like, he had, his waves were spinning. That's what I remember about him. He had waves. He was like medium complexion. He was covered in tattoos. Like, completely from the neck down, covered in tattoos. But he had a beautiful smile. And he had like brownish eyes, but around the iris, they were a little green. And he had like really great shoulders and really great arms, like really great arms. Because in the dream, I remember when he like picked me up and he hugged me and he was spinning me around, he made me feel really petite. And as a big girl, like me being 5'8", and I'm not like some petite girl, I'm a big girl. He made me feel so tiny in his arms. And I remember that in the dream, I was like, oh my God, his arms, it's mad big. Like, who are you? Like, I don't know who you are, and I know you feel some type of way because I don't know who you are, but you making me feel a little something when you grab me up like that. Like, I felt like a little chicken nugget for the first time, because I never get to feel like a chicken nugget. I never get to feel like a chicken nugget. I never get to be the short girl in the room. And I hate that. Like, I want to one time know what it feels like to have to look up at somebody and be like, don't think because you tall you could intimidate me. Because people tell me that all the time. You know how many people come up to me, especially guys, they'll be like, don't think because you tall you can intimidate me or put fear in my heart. And I'm like, I'm not trying to put anything like that in the universe, so I don't know what's your problem. But they, like, people always get an attitude towards me. They be like, yo, girl, like, don't think because you tall you bad. And I'm like, I never said nothing. Like, that's your assumption. So, stop. Listen. So, so I remember feeling like a little chicken nugget in the dream, and he made me feel mad, small, and petite. And he has some big hands, because when he went to go grab my hands, my hand felt mad small in his hand. And I was like, ooh. He got me feeling mad caliente, like mad hot. So, so listen, what was I saying? So he grabbed me, and then that's in the part of the dream where he brought me to the studio. We was in this big pimped out studio, right? And we was in the studio, and he was showing me his music, and I was actually blown away, and this, that, and the third. And we were in the booth together, and the mic was there, and he put some headphones on my ears, and he was like, so I heard that you wanted to like rap or do some freestyle or do a collaboration with Lizzo. Like, go ahead, give me a couple of oohs and ahs on the mic. Go ahead and bless it. And I was like, right now? Like, you want me to right now, like, spit some verses? I was like, you don't got no beats for me? And he was like, oh, so you need a beat now. Like, all right, I'll give you a beat. And then he went behind the booth to, like, the production place where you, like, have all the buttons and stuff. And he left me in the room. So I am like Megan Thee Stallion tall. I'm a stallion. Listen, so he goes and he starts playing with some stuff, and he's like, okay, what type of beat do you want? And I was like, I want a 90s freestyle type of beat, like some Stevie B, you know, like some, you know, every time you touch me, my body starts to quiver. I can't sing the whole song, but you know what I'm talking about. That type of like beat. And he was like, oh, okay, this, that, and the third. And I was like, wait, out of curiosity, how old are you? He was like, I'm a grown man, watch your mouth. And I was like, ooh, first of all, you're not going to talk to me like that. Can you please answer me? How old are you? He was like, I'm 38. And I'm like, okay, 38. 38 sounds like a good year, right? Like, I'm 30. He's 38. That's 8 years older. He had 8 years to get his stuff together so he could stop playing those games so that we can be happy right now. So that was a good age for me. My birthday's in April. So he starts creating some beats at the table, and he starts creating this big dope beat. And then he's like, okay, so I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna spit my verse, and then you're gonna come in after me. And I was like, all right, all right. So then he comes back into the studio while the beat is playing. And I'm like, all right, so I'm going to get up. And I'm getting off the seat. And he's like, no, you can stay right there. And he goes and he puts his chin on my shoulder right there. He takes the headphones off of my head and he puts it on his head. And he's like, this is going to be quick, real quick. And he just starts spitting this verse like some hot fire right there. Right while he's on my shoulder. The mic is right here. And I'm feeling him all up on me. And I'm feeling his chest on my back. And I'm like, yo, why is this intimacy right now got me feeling all types of ways? You need to back up off me because I'm trying to remain cool and you trying to break all my barriers right now. Like, your girl has a wall put up, and slowly but surely you doing some things right now that's taking those bricks away, and I feel like I'm losing my leverage. So I need you to back up off me. And then after he spit his verse, I stood mad still and I was like, I hope that he felt that energy, because I felt that energy, and I don't know what's happening right now, but things were about to get really intense. And PG-13, I mean, not PG-13, it was about to get XXX, but we're not going to talk about that. Oh my God. You know how it was feeling in that dream. If y'all know the Tiana Taylor, she did the video for The Kanye West song. I feel it. And it's the da, 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 da. I feel. Is it Fade? I think. Whatever. Remember the scene where Tiana Taylor's in the shower with her husband? It was very much that vibe. It was very much that vibe in the studio. I was about to have my Tiana Taylor moment. Ooh, my hoop earring came out because I got mad hype. This dream had me mad hype. Yo, I was about to have my Tiana Taylor moment in that studio. I don't know. I was about to turn on the water. We was about to get wet. And things were about to get steamy, baby. Steamy. Because he was doing all the right things. So then he left and he was like, all right, so I'm going to leave you in the studio to shoot your verse. And I was like, I don't think I'm thinking about lyrics right now, so I need a couple of minutes. Can I get some fresh air? He's like, all right, cool, I'll show you the backyard. So he took me to the backyard where there was like this big pool. It had a jacuzzi. It had these like, they looked like beds. They were like chairs, but they were like mini beds with like these canopies and stuff. And it was so beautiful, like mad beautiful out there. And I was like, I just want to sit and enjoy like the fresh air. Like I feel like everything is a little intense right now. Like I can't believe this is happening. It feels like a dream, but then it also feels like it's too good to be true. Like what's the catch? Like why did you bring me here? You know, like I've been through enough. I don't want to go through this again. Like what's your intentions? And he's like, I can't promise you tomorrow, but I just wanted to get to know you, and I don't know what the future holds for us, but I just know that I think about you all the time, and when you don't post videos, I'm actually looking for you. Like I'm in business meetings thinking about what's going on with you and this, that, and the third, and I can't stop thinking about you. And I'm like, why is this happening to me? Like, this is not real. This is not fair. Like, and I was feeling so frustrated in the dream. I really was. So, listen, I was like feeling frustrated in the dream and overwhelmed. And I was like, I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Like, why is this happening to me right now? And he just grabbed me and he kissed me. He kissed me in the dream. And I remember the kiss, like the kiss in the beginning was like, it was sudden and forceful and there was passion behind the kiss. But then like mid-kiss, you almost felt like his reluctantness, like his hesitance, like, and he like calmed down and he became more gentle with the kiss, and it almost like everything turned silent, like everything, and everything just stopped moving, and I was left like almost like I couldn't breathe. Like when he finally like let go and I was there, I was just stuck frozen, like I couldn't breathe. Like I had to remind myself to breathe. Like that's how intense the kiss was. And I'ma just end it there. I'ma just end it there. I'ma just end it there. And on that note, we are going to put on our mascara. Woo! Do y'all want me to do a Patreon? Because I feel like on Patreon, I could talk more about the dream than I can here on YouTube, because it's less restrictive, because I have some dreams and some situations that I have been in that, you don't not even know. Escandulosa is not even the word to describe it. So if y'all want that, let me know down below. If y'all be down for that. Also, I'm going to start a Cameo so you guys can request personalized videos from me. So look forward to that. I think honestly, blue liner is my favorite. Please get a Patreon. Am I the only one that remembers about 5 seconds of my entire dream? You want to know something? A lot of people say that they don't remember their dreams, but I'm going to speak candidly and truthfully with you guys. My reality and what I was growing up in and what I was going through was very, very toxic and hurtful. Like, I got bullied. I got my behind beat. I didn't have the best childhood. So for me, I used to escape my reality in books. I used to read romance books. I used to read fairy tales. Anything that had a happy ending, anything that had love and support and just a happily ever after, I escaped. I was always good in English. I've won so many awards in school for my creative writing. I used to do spoken word. I used to win trophies. Like, I always used my imagination and my dreams to escape my reality because my reality was extremely abusive. Very, very abusive. And I would be terrorized in my dreams by what was happening to me. So it was almost like I was experiencing all these bad things while I was awake. And then when I would go to bed, I would experience these nightmares of what was happening to me all over again. So I started to read books before I would go to bed, and I would just sit there and daydream and try to create this fairy tale life of mine. And I would train my brain to have sweet dreams. And it's hard because some nights I can start by like telling myself a story in my head. I'll be real sleepy and I'll be like, okay, so Michelle, what do you want to see today? Okay, so you want to go to Morocco, right? Okay, so let's envision a dream where you're in an airport working as a flight attendant and you have this, passenger who calls you over because he wants a coffee, and he takes one look at you and he's like, can I have a coffee? And that's when it all happens, and he leaves his number on a napkin and you call him, and he's some Turkish oligarch, and he sweeps you off of your feet and you have this amazing trip in Morocco and you live happily ever after. Whatever. I start the story in my head right before I'm sleeping so that when I'm dreaming, I can daydream about it in my dream and finish off the story. Is that weird? Oh, wow, Mosley. I always wanted to write a children's book, and I've always wanted to write fairy tale short stories. I don't know, guys. I'm going to be honest. I spend a lot of time sitting in the camper just daydreaming about being somewhere other than here. Really. It's the one thing that keeps me sane. It's the one thing that keeps me going on. I can't. I don't know. I can't stop daydreaming because reality sucks right now. That's why you need to know what's happening to Fireman John. I would love to write transgender books for teens, but I would just like to write books in general. Petty said, move with me. I say this all the time. lying. Imagine this. Patreon account with 2,000 subscribers can get 4K a month or more. Oh my God. Hold on, espérate. I'm going to do a Patreon right now. Right now, guys. My right ear? Oh, I need a flower to put behind my right ear so people can know that I'm single. Well, guys, I love you for watching. The video's already 60 minutes long, and I can I become the long YouTube video queen? Because I do be doing a lot of long videos here on YouTube. I know it's really bad. And people are like, I'm not gonna watch this to the end. Bye, guys. All right. I'm gonna start off on TikTok, and I'm gonna go live on TikTok, and then after I'm tired of that, I'll go live on Instagram. Bye.